Hi there. I want to say something else about the Jordan Peterson, Cathy Newman interview. So something's emerged that is really quite troubling, and I think most people know this, is that Cathy Newman's being harassed by people who purport to be fans of Jordan Peterson, and maybe they are. Maybe they're a bit too rabid, and they are attacking her for her viewpoints. Now, we saw during this interview an example of how to act and debate with people who do not share your beliefs. Peterson was respectful, he presented evidence, he related to her warmly and with humor. And, there's a couple of minutes where I believe he even won her over. So, this, again, as he has said, and as we should really be taking to heart, this isn't about being right. It's about making things better. So Peterson has been, let's just say ridiculously, as he says, helpful to me in terms of improving my life and making it more meaningful. Not the least of which is, his reading list, for one. So I believe he's probably done the same for you. And so don't we owe it to him to be impressive representatives of his work and his attempts to improve the state of affairs? I have an intuition that this, right now, with this book and this interview, that this is a turning point. I think that the world is really going to be exposed to his ideas on a level that heretofore has not been the case. So now is the time to take stock of our behavior and how we act in terms of being fans or people who have been positively influenced by Peterson, who believe in his message and who want to share his message and would hope to transform other people to understand how beneficial this message is. So my sense is that it's time for us to act diplomatically as ambassadors for Peterson, and not to fight with our adversaries, but to treat them in the way that is the best way, which is the way that Peterson treated Ms. Newman. So that's, I guess, really all I have to say about that. I would be interested in feedback, and thank you for listening. One last point I want to make is that at one time I shared a lot of Cathy Newman's beliefs, and I suspect those of you who are over 30 or over 40, even some of you who are younger, may have done the same. I mean, you can call it being red-pilled, but I think that's simplistic, because I don't even know if Peterson's views could be considered political in terms of previous political stances. I think this is something kind of new. So keep in mind that if your mind can be changed, so can other people's. And when I listened to Cathy Newman at one time, I would have been in her shoes as well. So keep in mind that, as Carl Jung says, in some form or another, we contain all aspects of the human experience. So be kind, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.